And the final Best Overall Story Reel award in the adult cohort goes to Toro, created by AJ Cho and Aaliyah Z.
Hermit saved him from the river. Toro asked why Hermit would do that after the way Toro treated him, and Hermit replied, "Better a rock with a flaw than a diamond without," before they continued their journey. Until finally, Hermit led Toro across a treacherous ravine to reach the top. Hermit slipped, but Toro grabbed onto him as they both fell. Toro used his body to block Hermit from the impact of the drop, causing him to chip enough for his geode to shine. Toro was surprised by his heroic actions, but Hermit never doubted his good character and thanked him. At first, Toro was embarrassed by his newfound cracks and flaws, but Hermit said that Toro shined as beautifully as his geode. They eventually finished their journey and made it to the top, but Toro realized he didn't want to lose his friend. And ever since then, Toro went to live with Hermit at the bottom of the canyon.
Oh my. Well, the first thing you're struck by, of course, is the wonderful craftsmanship in the artwork. Every board is a masterpiece. It's just so beautifully constructed, very clear. I want to hang every one of those boards on my wall. A lot of the other rocks that Toro looked down on were smooth, and yet he had these sharp angles, which also conveyed to me sort of a sense of immaturity, like they had been around a lot longer and had bounced around in the water, perhaps. And so he seemed a little bit younger. And then through the story, his arc is just so amazing. This is one of the best character arcs I think we've seen. He clearly grows, and him cracking seems to not only kind of point at imperfection being beautiful, but it also pointed to inner beauty. The fact that he was a geode on the inside, I thought, was really just a wonderful metaphor. And then finishing with the theme of inclusion just makes this a really deep and powerful story. I can't say enough good things about it.
These boards used color so beautifully to convey emotion. And the use also of shapes, of basic shapes, and starting in the beginning with the difference between basically a square-like shape and an oval-like shape, differentiating the rocks and showing the difference. But by the end, their shapes, even though they were different, they had sort of come kind of more together and become more similar. And I thought that was really interesting, and such a beautiful understanding of the simplicity of form and how critical that is. Yeah, a character arc like that in such a short amount of time was spectacular. Great job.